working. No, but that isn't. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Right, sorry about that. I don't quite know why the webcam wasn't being picked up, but we seem to be back in operation now. Oh, why does it always happen when you're in a rush? Why does it always happen when you're in a rush? There we go. Let's just move that straight across onto that screen, just so that we know where we are at. Okay, different headphones today and things. Hopefully everything is all okay. Yeah, Gren's had a problem with the webcam. Wasn't picking up for some strange reason, and hopefully now everything is all okay and working. At least I hope so. Just move that across a little bit. That's a bit better. Right, okay, so where are we? Has anybody got a room open? Practice. Oh, see what I do need to do before I do that. I need to just go and jump in the car, make sure the oil is changed and things. Oh, so today we are starting off in the TCSRL lobby. So let me just get my car sorted out. We're at Grand Valley Highway 1. This is round 4 of the XCC Cup. Not doing overly well in this one, if I'm perfectly honest, for one reason or another. Let me just turn that down a little bit. It's a little bit on the loud side. We'll do the rigidity as well. I've not done anything to this car in a long time. Yeah, we could choose our own car for this one. Friday is the one where we can't. Friday night we need to be in the what are we racing in? The Jaguar, I think. On Thursday, sorry, in the Jaguar around Monza, which is going to be quite interesting. So Greg looks like he has got a lobby up. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to dive into his, and then just before 9 o'clock, just before 8 o'clock even, we will head into Rita's lobby and do what we've got to do in there, which will mean getting into the chat room and stuff like that. So forgive me, I'm just sorting a few things out on the machine at the moment. I did want to be running and practicing at 7:30, but we didn't get in from work till late. Had to go and pick up Joanna this evening. She's got her car back, which is good news. Yeah, we are let's just get some car settings. Let's just go for the mediums on this one. I've got intermediates. Should we need them? Shouldn't do. Pretty sure it doesn't rain in the American Americas. Yeah, so my wheel's not working properly. Let's just boot that up again. Oh, yeah, these early starts difficult sometimes. Good evening, Hulky. Good evening, Grenstadt. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I don't expect to do very well in this one. This is not a track that I have traditionally done very well on. And weirdly, we're not doing very well in the TCSRL XCC Cup anyway. We're doing better in the Thursday in the GR3s for some strange reason. So we're just sort of really along for the ride on this one. I've done a few practice sessions in this one and I'm getting caned on every single one. Yeah. I didn't get to do any PMR earlier on, so I can't blame the difference in the physics between the two games. But haven't done any running at all today. So Greg's done a 1:59.7. I should be all right, Grenster. I've done a lot of homework on this one because I was getting track limits everywhere. Now, there's one corner that I need to be careful on. But I think I've got that sorted now. At least I hope I've got that sorted. What I've got to try and do now is just push the braking points because I've been braking too early. Oh, come on, get round. Going too deep on that one again. Yeah, the main problem one I have is the curvy bit that we're going to come up to in a minute. So this one I need to be braking more on the 200. Hold the brake, get it turned in. I have been braking on the 300 there, which is too early. This is the interesting one. I have been trying to go through here flat. Sometimes I can get it done, other times I dip a wheel over, and then when I do dip a wheel, when I do go through there flat, I then overshoot that corner. So that is my little problem area, if I'm honest, my main one. Otherwise I'm fairly mediocre everywhere else, which I can cope with. Braking around the 400? Are you sure? Everybody that I've been... Are you on about the big hairpin at the bottom of the map? Because most of the people I've been watching, they've all been braking at the 200. A lot later than I am. Or you're on about, I don't know which hairpin it is. Okay, after the S's. Okay, again, a lot of people have been braking at the 300 on that one. I was braking around about the 350 mark. So we might have to look at that. So this one that's coming up. A bit better. 350 that was. That was too late on that one. Oh, where did I get that track limit from? So before the small tunnel, okay. That's a 2:01. See how inconsistent I am. We've got a 2-minute, a 2:026 and 2:015. Just so inconsistent around here. Yeah, we don't feature this one very much in our randomizer. Maybe we need to have a few races around here in there for us to get used to it. Although we've got a whole load of new tracks coming to get used to. Good evening, Ollie. That was a 2:03. So at the moment I seem to be getting slower again. Although there was a penalty in that one, wasn't there? Oh, slip wide. Don't think these tyres are doing me any favours at the moment. Too wide again. How are we doing for time? 10:02. .2018, it's not fast enough. round, get round, get round. Crikey, these tyres are wearing a lot faster than I thought they would. I need to get 10. I need to get at least 10 out of these tyres. Strategy. Come on, get round, get round, get round. Interesting. Oh no, over the line there. Right. Let's go and yes, well, we'll see. We'll have to see how this one goes. All right, hopefully Rita's got a chat room open, which I need to be in. Like I said, I'm not sweating too much this one. It is just going to be whatever it's going to be, I'm afraid. If we have a good race, we have a good race. If we don't, we don't. We'll see. We're not doing very well in this championship anyway, so it's not the end of the world. But we'll see how things go. Right, where are we? Let's just join the chat room. Good evening, everybody. Of course, we've got GT4s and 3s. Oh, this is going to be fun. Greg, did you have the right tyre settings a minute ago? Okay. Oh, sorry. But shit, I was just eating the tyres a moment ago. Ready? All right. Good luck, everybody. It's off the line. Okay. That's the safe lap done. Yeah. 9th, not good enough. Okay. Well done, guys. What's that 4C, the car to be in? Oh. Coming into the I am. Lag, could I just say you're going to drive me nuts listening to you do that while I'm trying to race? Lag, lag. Serious question: are you going to count down from 30, or are you just going to count down from 3? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I think so, yeah. No, he isn't. Good luck, everybody. Yeah, I'm still here. What? Oh, right. No, I'm still here. Oh no. That's all right. I'm hoping not. I think we're okay. We're all right. Left-hand side. Left-hand side. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Just slipstream me up to Greg again. I'll be happy. Yuck. Got ya. Oh. Well, no, it's sort of penalty. It looked clean from where I was. Oh, no, no, no. Whoa. Yeah, Forge, it's not my race, this one, I'm afraid. Oh. Yep. Well done, Toggy. Oh dear. Oh, well done, everybody. Oh. Oh. Well done, all the GL3s coming through. No cautions tonight. It was good, really good. Oh. Oh. I'm just saving at the minute, Rita. Thanks, guys. Catch you later. Right, let's just get out of there. And come out of the headphones. Come out of that. Turn up the volume. And then we'll get the lobby open. Oh, that was a difficult race, that one. In the practice, we'd been going up to the end of lap 5 on racing soft tyres quite happily. Unfortunately, in the race, I was struggling at lap 4, and it threw me a bit of a curveball because it meant that the strategy had gone out of the window. And we knew that the racing medium tyres were okay, but they were close at the end of our practice races. So wrongly in this instance, I decided to go for the racing hards just to play safe, and unfortunately it was not good. Hold on, just got some stuff kicking off in the Discord at the moment. Bear with me a second. I've got the room open. Okay. Hmm. I'm a bit confused now. Very confused. So if I go into the server, bear with me a second, guys. How do I set? Okay. Right, don't know. I don't know. That one's got me confuzzled. I am afraid. Completely and utterly confuzzled. So we're just trying to do some admin there before we start. I'm going to start in 4 minutes. So we're going to kick this one off at 10 past as we normally do. Oh, yeah, made a bit of a boo-boo in the last race, unfortunately, which was a bit of a shame, but never mind. Not to worry, is what it is. I just seem to, I don't know what it is. I just don't seem to be able to get it together at the moment with the, with that. What the heck? What on earth have I got open now? No wonder my phone's going flat. Okay, right. Lobby races. Where are we? Sardegna, Group 4, racing soft tyres. So we're good to go. Just going to go race starting at 21. Just do it this way. It's better. XX 10. So just over a minute or so, and we will get this one going. Yeah, Dan, I don't know. I've dropped you a note. You should be able to do what you need to do. I've checked it through, and yeah, I'll talk to you later on. Don't understand. They are changing that part of Discord, and I'm wondering whether they've broken something whilst they're doing this change. If you want to just well, I'll probably have a little look later on, and I'll sort it out. I will sort it out. Right, okay. Oh, yeah, just not good in the XCC. I am doing rubbish in that championship, and it annoying me because I'm usually pretty half decent in the GR4s. But we've had a few tracks that I'm not great at. Highway 1 is one that is not one of my best. But again, I chickened out, and I went with the hard tyres just on the side of cautions. I mean, to be fair, my hard tyres were fairly worn through that one. But I should have gone mediums, I think. I really should have gone mediums. And I might have been able to stay with Greg, Hulky and Rita. But that said, in the practice, Rita has been a full second a lap faster than me. Around about 12 to 15 seconds across the board over the course of a race. So in some respects, with those three running together, maybe I got the best I was going to get. Maybe I could have got one more place. We tried it. It didn't quite come off. But, you know, maybe. It is what it is. Thursday is another day. Got to prepare for that one. That'll be the Jaguar GR3 around Monza, I think. So I've got to do some work on that one. In the room, we've got Wheels Racing, Greg White, Grenster, Gamer Dan, Richard, me, Hulky, Borky. We're going to get this one underway. We've got a G70, Megane, GTR, TT, G70, Megane and TT. So we've got a bit of a mix of cars in here. Let's see what we can do. Gamer Dan and Borky both in the TT. I've gone for the G70. I'm not sure how this one is going to do around here, but we will see. We got 4 really good races lined up tonight. These are all in the randomizer, and we're testing a few of these just to see how we're doing and whether we've got the settings right. So will be interesting, this one. Oh, long old hold on the lights there. How on earth do you brake for this first corner? Oh, not sure what happened to Dan there, but oh, Richard showering me with stones. Trying to get on the power. A little bit before Richard there, and I couldn't quite manage it. At least we could see through this corner now. Oh, Richard's on the grass, throwing more stones up. He's going to have dirty tyres, but he's got a run. Got the slipstream from Gr.x up front. See if we can hold position with these two. Just try and stay with them. Should be picking up a little bit of a slipstream, but I think Richard's got one as well. Comes down. Richard proper off the racetrack that time. Making a move for the inside. TT pretty quick. Dan's on the grass now. That's going to be more dirty tyres. I almost followed him off there. Oh no, just caught Dan there. Sorry, Dan. Lost a bit of drive on the gravel there. Oh, and into the back of Gr.x. I think that might have helped him actually. It slowed me down and boosted him a little bit. But I'm up against two of the top racers at PSR. So trying to just stay with those two. Hard work, really, really making me work hard on that one. Those two were. Oh, tough race. Tough race to open up with, but a good one. That's definitely staying in the randomiser. I hope that was it was a bit elbows out, but I hope it was. Oh, we were all good. Oh, it was hard work. Danny, you were pushing me, and Grenster really pushing me hard. Grenster just said, I think that was clean elbows out type of race. I kept on looking. There was a little bit of paint swapping, which is good. But I was looking in the rear view mirror to make sure I didn't actually take anybody off. Game It Down was your winner with a 57.667. Grenster in second with a 58.199. I got third with a 58.004. Fastest lap was Richard Sauce, a 57.662. With Wheels Racing in fifth, Bulky sixth, Greg White in seventh, Hulky in eighth. Your top three for the first race of the night: Game It Down, Grenster, and me. Right, let's get into this one, which is, this is another one of my tracks that I really struggle around. This usually is going to be a 20-minute race, this one. So rather than normal laps, we've gone for a timed one on this one. We're in the Mazda touring car. We've got 1 times tyre and 3 times fuel, and the sports soft tyres. So let's see what we can do. The Mazda touring car. Baronel's just saying 0.007 from the fastest lap. It was a really good run, that one. I enjoyed that very much. Why can't I race like that when I go into a championship race? Why, oh why can I not do better? Right, I'm going to get this one underway at 25 past. Right, I'm going to get out on track for a moment. Whoa, coming out the pits. Let's just do a quick check on that. Crumbs, the AI really wants to take you over that pit line. Whoa. Nah. Come on, get round, get round, get round. Oof. Yeah. Not good. Give me back my GR4 every day of the week. Let's use higher gears. A little bit better. That's done a 2-minute. Should be doing about 10 laps. Ooh. One, I've got to watch that corner. Ooh. All over the place in this. Ooh, this is not going to be good. This is not going to be good. We're starting in a moment. We've got Wheels Racing, Greg White, Grenster, Gamer Dan, Richard, me, Hulky and Borky in this one. And I am struggling just to keep this in a straight line. GT answering, which race is this? It's race number 2, my friend. Race number 2. Oh, Grenster's calling for boost. Don't really do boost. I don't do boost. There's only a few races, specific races, where I am giving in and going boost. But they're very, very, very few and far between. I'm not a great fan of it. I know it's supposed to bring everybody together for good racing, but I think that we are all of a level where we've got little groups where everybody is having some great battles amongst themselves, and I value that greatly, rather than bringing everybody together and then things getting a little bit uncomfortable. I like the fact that we've got B's and C's racing in the same lobby as A and A pluses, and we can learn from those quicker racers, but also those quicker racers can have a good battle as well. So don't really want to go that route. Number 1, good evening. How are you doing, my friend? Just got Barry R is just coming in to the room. I'm not sure that he's ready. We're just a minute over, so let's just get this one underway. I did say we'd start at 25 past. It is now 26. So we got 2 more after this, and we're doing Deep Forest Raceway and the Nürburgring in 2 very, I mean, these are very, very, very different races, all of these tonight. We've now got the sports tyres on the Roadster around a really technical track. We've just had a GR4 around a real tight sprint one. Then we're going to be diving into a crazy, crazy car, being the Corvette VGT. And then after that, we've got a 3-car battle around Nordschleife. And that one we're going to be having a staggered start on as well. So it's going to be a bit interesting tonight. Just seeing how these races that I've gone into the randomizer stack out, and we'll see how we go. At the moment, I think the first one was okay. This one I'm struggling with the tyres. Got to give Borky some room there. Woo-hoo. I don't want to take him out. Quite a few of the guys getting this car sideways into some of these corners. Oh no, I have to. Jeff's trying to get it straightened up so we can get back on the power. Oh no, big slide, Will, sorry. Did I take wheels out there? I need to try and get this place back. Where's Wills? I need him to come through. There he goes. Sorry, mate. Well, I wasn't involved with that one. You've done that one all on yourself, all on your own. So let's get on with this now. Greg, Dan, and Richard out front. I've got Grenster in front of me as well. We can see them all, but they're a million miles away. Nearly 4 seconds down the road. I think we had a fuel multiplier on here, but I can't quite work out why, because it's not really doing much other than potentially burning the fuel off quicker. Whoa, there was a yellow flag there, I'm not quite sure what for. Didn't see anybody off. Maybe it was just a late flag going in. Oh, caught the inside of the curb there. Oh. Work out which gear to use in this car. Some of these corners. It's getting a little bit of a slide in Hulky's dirty air there. Is he going to brake? A lot earlier than me, and he's got a better run through there. This is the corner. Whoa. We've binned it. We've binned it big time. Should have stayed away from second gear. Richard Sauce out front, Gr.x second and Grenster in third at the moment. Oh no. Oh, come on. Come on, get that turned in. Come on. Check the Hulky here. A little bit later on the power there. Just to get the rotation done. Watching and learning Hulky. I learn. Whoa. Lost my wingman, he's behind me, I need him in front. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. It's easier to follow than it is to be followed. Right, where did Hulky brake? There, on the top. Let's get this rotated around. On the power. Don't be greedy. Through here. Stays. He braked just before there. That's better. Did he brake on this one? He stayed over here. Got over to the right. Just as we go over the top there. Where is he? He's right there. I think it was the sort of beginning of the line, just slowing it down slightly, getting it turned in. He was right wide here. Got it straight and then braked about there. Whoa, how did Hulky do that? He's so much better through there than me. Wrong gear. on the brakes. Here's one. Walkie right behind me, absolutely in my wheel tracks. Getting to the curb, get it rotated around. I've got too much of a slide on again. Just over halfway through this one, and I'm feeling the pressure from Hulky behind. Still playing around with his gears a little bit. Obviously I can see the lines that Hulky's taking, I can see where he's braking, can't see what gears he's using, so I'm having to experiment at the moment on the gears. Ugh. No, don't go around. Snap Hulky right back on my back bumper again. Was better. Get it slowed down more, I think, into the corner. The power out. Here he comes. Oh, no, no, no. Just taking his nose off then. Heinsberger, good evening. No. Oh, how on earth did I drop that in third? Jumping on the loud pedal a bit too quickly, I think. Oh, personally, I'm beginning to think this one's a little bit too long. I think a 10-minute race would be ideal. Ugh. Thinking one of our regular 6-lap races would be ideal for this one, personally. Oh, no, 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 off again. Heinz, it depends on how we're doing. At the end of the day, I've still got 2 more to do yet, and depends how time goes. Remind me at the end if we've got time, because I might like to do this with just a 6-lap race rather than a 20-minute. I feel 20 minutes is a little bit long for this one. I don't know what you guys feel. See how far off the pace. Gamer Down's doing a 207. My best is a 212. Just trying to remember what Hulky was doing with the braking and stuff. To the left, brake under the bridge in a straight line. All round again. Got a little bit of a poll up at the moment for that one. Just to see what people think. I'm going to vote as well, if I can. It doesn't look like I can. All right. Right. Yeah, it's just... Oh. I'm just a little bit... felt it was a little bit long for my liking. And especially... And for also for people that are jumping in and jumping out. I do try and keep them to sort of 15 minutes max. So A, we can get through a good number of races in the night, and also so that people can jump in, jump out as time permits. And we have got a poll running at the moment, 11 votes at the moment, and it's 73% for 6 laps. So 73% at the moment are saying go with a slightly shorter run on that one. So I'm going to leave that to run just for the minute. I'll save the replay, I'll share it as normal, and then I'll come to the poll and have a look. We'll give everybody enough chance to voice their opinion. I'll remind you that these are races that have all recently gone into the randomiser. I'm just running them this evening to do a final test just to see how we're doing. We'll see how we go. Greg, Dan and Richard had a blast of a battle for many laps. Gamer Dan, I was the yellow flag by the way I spun out. Oh no. Okay, so 67% at the moment is saying to reduce that one. So this is what we're on the 2nd of the 12th, and race 2, 6 laps. I'll potentially make some changes on that. And the result there, Gamer Dan was your winner, a 2:07.914. Greg White in second with a 2:07.605 and the fastest lap. Grenster in third, 2:07.981. Richard Source in fourth. Wheels Racing fifth. I got sixth. Borky in seventh. Hulky in eighth. Hulky was waiting for me. I really appreciate that, Hulky. Thank you so much. I was learning so much following Hulky around on that one. So really, that isn't reflective of the finishing positions, but I learned an awful lot. But out front, Gamer Dan, Greg White and Grenster were your 1, 2 and 3. As I said, we might come back to that one depending on time later on, because we're going into 2 quite amazing races in this one. We've got Deep Forest Raceway in the Corvette CX.R VGT. It is a monster of a car, this one. 8 laps, 1-on-1 tyre and fuel, racing soft tyres. And then we're going to be heading off to the Nürburgring in the 3 McLaren cars with a staged start. So that one is going to be quite something. And we did it the other day. It worked very, very well. We stumbled upon it, I think, but it went very, very well. And racing soft, I think. And yeah, I just want to try it with some different different starting times. So we're going to start the GR4s first, GR3s slightly later, and then the MP4s a little bit later. Also, I'm hoping that we're going to be able to have a little bit more of a break between them. Right, if we're going to try and get another one in, ooh, I'm just wondering, how do we know how? I wonder how. I'm going to do this at 00. I'm going to start this one at 10 o'clock. Just get a bit of admin out of the way. Right, where are we? Right, so we've got Heinsberger, Wheels Racing, Greg White, Grenster, Gamer Dan, me, Barrier, Drat Fury, Borky, Number One, Crazy Snow. Ooh, Crazy Snow as well was a new one. Flaring Aces. Right, I need to just let me load up Notepad, and I'll add in these later on. I'm not going to do this now, but I do need to just make a note of these names. So we've got I'm pretty sure that Flaring Aces has raced with us before, and we have got Crazy Snow. And we got Crasher, GT Army, Crazy Snow out, Number One, Borky. Okay. Right. Let me just minimize that. Right, 56. Let's get this one underway then. So we've got Heinsberger, Wheels Racing, Greg White, Grenster, Gamer Dan, Flaring Aces, me, Barrier, Drat Fury, Borky, Outlaw. Oh, Heinsberger, Wheels Racing, Greg White, Grenster, Gamer Dan, Flaring Aces, me, Barrier, Drat Fury, Borky, Outlaw, Number One Pops, Crazy Snow, GT Army, Crasher. I'm going to get this one underway as soon as I can. Hopefully everybody's in the right car. I believe that we all are. And I don't think I can get this one going at the moment. Can't for the minute. We got Cankerman. He's just coming in. I do, but I don't know where it is. Annoyingly, and I can't look. Oh, I might be able to look actually. Where have I got my overtake? My overtake button. I've moved them all around a bit. It's the X, okay. Right, let's get this one underway. Let's go. Right, okay. This is going to be insane. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, 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 I've gone too deep. This one's insane. Clue where the braking points are or anything in this. As soon as we come over the top of there. Swap these two buttons around a bit. Whoa. This one needs some practice. Ugh. Oh. God, this is hard work. Who on earth recommended this one, suggested this one? I can't look to see who's out front, who's winning, who's losing, and all the rest of it. It's just full on madness. Oh, oh, come on, come on, come on. Oh! No! Yeah. Come on, come on, come on, come on, get round, get round, get round. This is too crazy for me. This is insane. Come on, rotate, rotate, rotate. Oh, no. Gone off too deep there. No, 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 don't go around. Oh. Ah. No, what have I done? I think I definitely need to remap my wheel. For this one. That's a mad race. Oh man, alive. That is crazy, crazy, crazy. Oh. Okay. Start a poll. Okay, let's just close that one out because we're done with that one. Let me just on that one, just yes or no, straightforward. That's really, really hard work. That was very, very hard work indeed. I am shattered. My arms are killing me. Right, who managed to master that one? We'll find out in just a moment or two. Grenster couldn't do that one. Number one pop saying the front end was light. William, it's like taming a lion. Grenster said this is not a race. This is not driving. This is trying to survive. You're not wrong. A few people were flying in that one. We got a 57% no on that one to pull it out. That was just a little bit crazy. Flaring Aces found the boost button and died. Your result, Gamer Dan was your winner with a 110.343. Barrier in second with a 110.942. And Outlaw, number one, Pops in third, 111.081. Wheels Racing fourth, Greg White fifth, Borky sixth, Heinsberger seventh, Jack Fury in eighth, Flaring Aces ninth, I got 10th, Grenster 11th, and Crazy Snow a DNF on that one. The three that managed to tame the beast more than anybody else, Gamer Dan, Barrier, and number one, Pops. One of the things I need to do very, very quickly before I do anything else, because I will forget, is I need to change the nitrous overtake to that one and the handbrake to that one. That's not changed it. Don't think it's going to let me. It won't. I'm going to have to reassign these. Let me just, can I just unassign it? It's different. I've been doing this in PMR too much. Handbrake and the nitrous, that will work. Let me just change those settings. Oh, come on. Right. Okay. So, yeah, we went through those. Let me just get you into the next one. I know I should have done that later, but I know I was going to forget. Right. Okay, so we are doing 2 laps around here. 3 cars that you can use. They're all McLarens. They are the 650S GR4, the 650S GT3, and the MP4. Depending on which car you go with will depend on when you start the race. I am going to put all of these. Hopefully, we're going to get a bit of a mix of cars in this one. I go manufacturer and I go for the McLaren. A little bit. Right, so we have got the right, okay. We've moved it out slightly more than we did the other day. The other day, I think I did 30 and 60. And the cars at the back caught up a little bit too quickly. So we just moved it out a little bit more, just a little bit more. So we've got, I'm going to need to move the cars around as well. So I do need to set this to host, setting the grid here. Grenster, 2 questions. Do the slower cars move over for the faster ones, or do we defend? You defend. It's up to the faster ones to come through. Is it GR4 and not road car? Will you set the grid? Yes, I am. Right. I think I might have been a little bit unclear about the GR4, if I'm honest. GR4. Right, so we've got we've got 2 GR4s, we've got 4 GR3s, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 GR. Right, I've got a few more to do yet, because I need to tick in. So 1, 2, 3, 3, 4. Right. GR4, GR4, GR4. We've got quite a few 8s. Crazy Snow and Crasher, are you ticking in? Yeah, I need to update the description. I'll also need to check it in the randomizer and just make sure. So this is race for check GR4 in config. Just need to make sure what we're doing. The last race at the moment, it's really is going to be a no. It was a little bit too hectic, so it looks like we will be swapping the car out for something else. That Corvette is just too much, too intense. Right, where are we? When did I say we would go? I don't think I did. So this one, the race starting at 22, if not before. So Crazy Snow and Crasher are not in. Change the grid order. 4, 4, 4, 3, 3, 3, 3. MP4, MP4, MP4. Right, hopefully everybody knows what they're doing. Looks like Crazy Snow and Crasher are both just going to be watching. Hopefully everybody knows when they are starting. So the GR4s are going to go on the green. The GR3s are going to go 45 seconds later. And then the MP4s are going to go 90 seconds later. I think the GR3s are going to struggle. I think we really need to be starting them 30 seconds before, but we will see. We'll see how things go. I tell you what, if everybody's ready, I might as well get going. Let me just do a quick R. If everybody's ready, hit me with an R and we'll get going. So at the moment, I'll take you through the running order. We have got Greg White, Gamer Dan, me in the GR4. We're going to be going on the green. Barry R, GT Army, Borky, number 1 are in the GT3. They're going to be going 45 seconds later. Drac Fury, Heinsberger, Rita, Wills and Grenster. They're going to be going 1.5 minutes, 90 seconds after the rest of us. Zach, are you racing? Are you going to be racing? Or are you... Gamer Dan says, I do know when to start racing, only because he messed it up the other day. I'm just waiting on Zach to see if he's going to jump in. It'd be nice if he does it. He's gone for the GT3. Ooh, I was sort of hoping it was going to be the another GR4, but that's fine. We'll bring him into there. We'll apply that. I've got loads of R's. I think we're going to be going. Zach, you're waiting 90 seconds because you're on a GR3, aren't you? GR3s wait 45 seconds and the Formula cars 90 seconds. So 45 seconds. Watch the timer in the bottom corner. I am going to be going at 22. Let's get this one underway. Oh my gosh, this is going to be crazy. Hopefully I think I put weak boost on. Did I put weak boost? Oh, I've got boost is off. The boost is off on this. Oh, have I messed that up, Drac? Ooh. Do I need to add boost? Race 3, boost, weak. I think I might have messed that up. We'll see how it goes. Oh, we got one into the wall. I won't get around. Ugh. I've got two of the fastest PSR racers on the track behind me. There are a few others, but these two guys are very, very, very fast. Greg, I'm usually following in my daily races to get a decent time, Greg and Gr.x. And Gamer Dan is super fast as well. He's been winning everything tonight, so we know he's quick. At least I think he's been winning everything tonight. He's certainly been up in the top 3 all night long. So no pressure at all from the guys behind. Everybody's on the move now. Quickly will they catch us? That is the question. I'm expecting everybody to catch during the first lap, and then the second lap it will be a case of each of the classes running their own races. That is what I expect to happen. We will see what actually happens in practice. Ugh. I've still got Dan and Greg all over me. Just not making it easy for those guys to get by, but I'm slowing them up as well. Oh, sorry, Dan. Into the wall there. Bounce right across in front of him. Thank you, my friend. Here comes Greg. Remember to change up early in this McLaren. Chuck it in, get it round. Everybody's catching up. You can see it all on the track, on the map at the moment. All the triangles are covering over everybody else at the moment. It's not going to be long before they're on us. It's a bit slow through there. Dan and Greg are cursing, being stuck up behind me. Moment. Here they come. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Goes number one. Gamer Down's right behind me. He's getting a boost. Oh, it's giving me a big old boost. Goes one of the GL3s. And here comes a GL4. How on earth is Gamer Down so fast? Some of these corners. I'm waiting for Einsberger to come through. I think he's in a Formula car. He should be blitzing through. Blitzing, whatever the words I want is. He should be flying through any moment now. How is that Formula car still behind us? He's damn doing an amazing defending job. Oh, he's gone through now. Dan must have been doing the defending job of all time there. There's a Formula 1 car off there. Oh, and I'm going off. Sorry, Dan, go through, go through, go through. Oh, Greg must have had an off at some point. Let's put the four GL4 cars all together. So Greg was behind us. Oh, this is going to be a bit tricky. Oh yeah, thought it was. Ugh. And I always end up facing the wrong way. Oh, no, too deep, too deep, too deep, too deep. Mines, I think there's another one to come through. Got me a little bit deep into that corner. Come on. Let's just try and stay with Greg. Greg's just getting away from me a little bit at the moment. Anna's gone. Just waiting for Rita to come blasting through at the moment. One eye on the mirror for that last Formula car. Oh, no. We got around. I think one lap of this will actually do with these settings. Oh, sorry, Rita, if I got in your way there. Come on, get around. Grenster, Drat Fury and Wills Racing finished already. Oh, didn't finish. Oh, okay, we're going to need to extend the finish time, I think, on that as well. So quite a few changes. Yeah, I think I've made a note of that to put the boost on weak, I think would be better. I'm just going to save the replay. I'm not going to share that one. And I think 1 lap. What do we think? 1 lap? I think probably 1 lap is enough. I don't think we really needed 2 laps. Right. So, Grenster, Drat Fury, Wills Racing, the top 3. GT Army won from the GT3s. Heinsberger in 4th from the GT for the formulas. Outlaw #1 Pops in 6th, and Barrier in 7th. But GT Army #1 and Barrier 1, 2, 3 in the GR3s. And then Gamer Dan won the GR4s with Greg and then me. And Zach was a DNF in that one. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about these multi-room ones. What do you think? What do you think? I'm not sure. I'm a bit. I think hit me up in the Discord. Right. Somebody wanted to do. No, they didn't want to do that. Somebody wanted to do. What have I got? I've got 15 minutes. Somebody wanted to have a go at this one. And let me just go into here. And I'm going to go practice and race. And I'm going to knock this down to 5 lapper. I don't see the fuel consumption really didn't seem to do very much. Gamer Dan likes them, but maybe 2 cars, not 3. Gwen likes them, but needs to rework on timings. I think maybe the 3 is a bit too much, as some people are saying. Oh, it's to make the cars lighter. Okay. Let me just pop that back to 3 then. Although we could start with lower fuel, couldn't we? So we could start right with half a tank or something. Right. Okay, so we're going to do this one very, very quickly. As soon as everybody's ready, we're going to get going because I want to finish this one at 11 o'clock, if at all possible. And we struggled like crazy in this earlier on. If I can get enough R's, then I'm going to get going. Yeah, I was thinking, Grenster, if the idea was to make the car lighter, we could start the car with half a tank. Although I don't happen to have anything in the randomizer for half tanks and stuff like that. Good night, Borky. Thank you for racing with us this evening. Right. How are we doing? So we've got Heinsberger, Wills Racing, Grenster, Gamer Dan, me, Barrier, Drat Fury, Rita, Outlaw, #1 Pops. Crazy Snow and Crasher don't seem to be doing anything at the moment. So I have got Gamer Dan, Grenster, and number one already at the moment. I might just get this one underway. I think we've got most people are in the room. Who are the randoms? I don't know who Crazy Snow and Crasher are. No idea. No idea. No idea. They might just be having a look to see how we race. I'm going to get this one underway. I'm going to go. Let's go. I've only got a few hours, but hey ho, time is getting on. And we've got 5 laps. Should be about 10 minutes, just over 10 minutes. So we should be good. I don't mind them watching Drag Fury. We've got enough space in the room. It's okay for them to sit in and watch. Don't have a problem with that. Obviously, if we got 16 racers, that would be different. That would be different. I would be getting rid of them. But we're good for the minute. Right, let's see if we can get to grips with this car. Ugh. Sorry, Dan. I'm being squeezed. Oh, barrier. Oh, dropped it in front of me. Yeah. That's a full-on monster slide through there. And again. This is the one that gets me, this corner here. Maybe we've got to stop it and then second and power out of it rather than trying to carry speed through the corner. Come on. Oh, as soon as you go in here second gear, that's it. It's like, oh, I'm going to kill you. Yeah. Gamer Dan's topped this in every sense of the word tonight. He dropped it there. Looks like there was a car that dropped it there. Not quite sure who that was, but Oh, Dan all over the place there. In a straight line, getting it turned in. In a straight line. Oh no, 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 no. Ugh. This is just too hard. Gamer Dan is just toying with me here. Right, beginning of the herd. Got to get the braking done before you turn, really, in this thing. Right back up on my back bumper again. Ugh. I really like this car on racing tyres. I don't like it on soft sport. Oh, 2 laps to go. Can I hold it together for 2 more laps? Get in a straight line, get it turned in on the power. Three cars in front. Gamer Dan is toying with me behind. Could overtake me at any moment. Right, we can go flat through here. Just on the downstairs. I left it a bit too late again. At the curb. Oh, sorry, Dan. There's Dan. Right up behind me in a second, you watch. No, I'm on the grass. And I think you're missing out on a brilliant race up front. I appreciate the babysitting, but I think you're missing out on a doozy of a race up front. Heinsberger, Grenstrom wheels look like they're having a right old battle. For me, I'm a country mile behind. Right, brake, brake. Right, he turned in. Well, I need to look at the replay and see how the top drivers are doing this one. Hellcat's saying a PMR is still crashing, is it? Where's it crashing? Is that on the public lobbies or the single player? As in the multiplayer or single player? Still chasing me down. Right. Get it slowed down, turn it in. Oh my gosh, we actually made the corner, almost. Multiplayer and career mode. Oh no. I know that the multiplayer was struggling the other day. I thought the career mode was okay. I was going to try and do a bit of career mode today, but I couldn't. I had to get some work done, even though I started work early, and then I had to go and pick Jo up from work because her car was dropped off. So I couldn't make the 2 hours to get online and have a race, but I'm going to try tomorrow. Hopefully it will be okay. But in a moment, I'm going to need to close this off because I've got some practicing to do for Thursday. Try and make up for the disaster that was a race earlier on today. Dan, thank you, my friend. Oh dear. Heinsberger looks like he is a rocket ship around there. Heinsberger and Grenster, just 0.9 of a second between them. All right. Oh. Right, I'm just going to do a very quick save. I'm not going to share it. Your result there, Heinsberger, who did actually request this one. It was slightly shortened from the one earlier on. But actually, I quite liked the 6 lapper. I preferred that to the 20-minute. So I think we're going to adjust that one accordingly. But Heinsberger was your winner with a 2:07.740. Grenster just 0.979 behind with a 2:08.184. Wills Racing in third with a 2:08.350. The number one pops in fourth, Drat Fury in fifth, Rita sixth, Gamer down seventh, I got eighth, and Barrier in ninth. Your top three, Heinsberger, Grenster and Wills Racing. Unfortunately, guys, that is it for me for tonight. Thank you to everybody who's raced this evening. And but I must make a move now, so I'm just going to close that one out. Absolutely great racing. Unfortunately, I didn't do well in the TCSRL race. We've got another race on Thursday which I need to get ready for, so I'm just going to go and do a little bit of practice in that. Tomorrow we'll be back at 9 o'clock for some more randomized racing. I'm going to be using the randomiser tomorrow to pick out some races. Let's see what it gives us. But for now, I'm going to bid you a very good evening, night, morning, day, afternoon, whatever you're doing, wherever you are. Have a good one. Stay safe. Have a good day. Have a good night. Whatever you're doing, have a great one. And I'll see you again very soon. For now, take care. Bye.